What's up YouTube, it's your man BT and I'm back with another video, and in today's video we're talking about 5 things that women notice. What's up YouTube, it's your man BT and I'm back with another video. In today's video we're talking about 5 things that people notice when you get into a relationship with them. They may be little small subtle things that you don't really pay a whole lot of attention to. You're just kind of being yourself, but they are important and you don't want to miss these tips. Okay, men, so you're in a brand new relationship with a woman and you're trying to put your best foot forward, as we all should be doing. Everyone should be making an attempt to put their best foot forward, especially in a new relationship. Everything's fresh, everything's good, but there are certain things that women notice that you might be doing and might be the beginning of the end of your relationship. So let's get into this list of 5 things that women notice in a relationship. 1, women notice how you treat other people, how you relate to other people, how you communicate with other people. I was on the phone with a woman once and we were just having a little conversation. We were talking back and forth a while ago, and she just out of the blue said, "Hold on a second, baby. Look, you better stop making all that damn noise in there. Now someone come in there and I'm gonna..." And I'm sitting there like, didn't you say this kid was 6? You know? So the thing that went through my head was, okay, if she's talking this way to her young child, what is she gonna say to my young child when we're somewhere together and I'm off at work and she's cursing my kid out? I don't curse my kid out like that. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily want to be with someone who doesn't communicate the same way to my kids the way that I communicate to my kids. So that's a thought when you are into a new relationship and you have to kind of check yourself, and it's something that especially a woman, she's going to notice. She's going to notice how you relate to your children. She's going to notice how you relate to your family members, how you relate to your friends, and how you speak to these people is a direct reflection of who you are and what's going on inside you. So you're giving that other person a glimpse of what's really inside of you. So if you speak to someone with kindness, it kind of shows the kindness that's inside of you. But on the other side of that, if you speak to that person, it's just these angry conversations. Everybody you talk to, you're angry, you biting their head off. You know, that's a reflection of something that's inside of you, and it's something that you should consider. Number 2, women notice whether you're a man of words or whether you're a man of action. Now, the man of words would say something like, "Man, I'm finna start this website. Man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a car and put it on Toro. Man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that." So from week to week to month, women don't forget these things. Women are like, "Oh man, he's a great guy. He's getting ready to do this. He's getting ready to do that." Then a month later, she's like, talking to her girlfriends, and she's saying, "Yeah, he's been talking about this for the last month. He's been talking about this for 2 months. He's been talking about this all year." And it gets to the point where it just goes in a woman's ear and out the other because there's no action behind it. So women do pay attention to whether you're just kind of a dreamer and someone that admires certain things, or whether you're someone who actually goes out and does the things that they talk about all the time, the things that you say are important, the things that probably played a part in this woman actually liking you to begin with. You know, your motivation, your drive, the way that you approach life, the goals that you have. So all of these things are important. So you got to think about that. That's something that women definitely notice. Number 3, women notice whether you're a good listener. You know, when you get into a relationship with a woman, you're looking across from her, you're just like, bing, love, you know. You're looking across from her and you're just thinking, man, she got some great teeth, man. She got some really nice lips. You know, you're thinking about things like that, and she's probably saying something that's very important to her, and she's just going in and she's talking, and you're just like, But you're not really listening. I think that that is a huge pet peeve. And I think it's something that a lot of people do. A lot of people don't really listen. They just listen and they're just really waiting for an opportunity to reply, as opposed to actively listening to what that other person is saying. Is very, very important. If you're not listening, you're definitely going to miss something, and it's something that women notice. Number 4, women notice how you speak about your ex. I've talked about this in a couple of videos now, but it's so very important. I mean, it kind of plays a part in the development of your relationship. What type of women are you used to? What type of men are you used to? What type of relationship were you in previous to this relationship? Very, very important moving forward, and it's something that I think men tend to lose sight of, because they meet this new woman and they think she's great. You know, she's so much better than my ex, and you just want to tell her how much you like her so much more than you like your ex. But you got to think about the history behind it. Okay, so you were with this woman for a year, and then you come with the whole laundry list of things that you hate about your ex. She's like, man, you know, it took this long for you to really, really get to this point, and you're talking about her this way now that you guys are not together. What the hell are you going to say about me when we're not together anymore? So it's something that you should think about when you're entering into that relationship, or if you're dating someone, or if you're just vibing with someone. How you speak about your ex does play a role in the relationship dynamic, and it also is a reflection of who you are. You know, it's just like they say, you show me who your friends are and I'll show you who you are. You tell me who your friends are, I'll tell you who you are. Something like that. I mean, you don't have to think great things about your ex. If you think your ex was trash, then your ex was trash. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But to trash your ex is something completely different. You can still have these unresolved feelings for him, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't bring that into your new relationship, because that's really baggage, and it's really messy, and it really, really gives a red flag to women, because they are noticing how you speak to the ex, because they're like, man, I don't want him speaking about me like that. You know what I mean? So something to think about. And number 5, women pay attention to how much pride you put into your appearance. And that's not just the way you dress. It's the way you dress. It's the way you live, the way you keep your vehicle. All of these things are very, very important, because just think, you invite a woman over to your house and, you know, you're like, here we are. You're just not even thinking about it in the terms of, geez, would she want to be in this place? Do you even want to be in this place? So there's nothing wrong with not having a great place. You don't have to have vaulted ceilings and fireplaces and things like that. But think about it. You invite your woman over and, you know, you haven't even cleaned your dog's poop up off the floor. You know, so it says a lot about who you are. Or you go pick a woman up for a date or something, she gets in the car and you're like, move all of that shit. You know, move all of it. You know, yeah, these ashtrays, I really, really need to dump these ashtrays. You know, doing things like that. So, you know, it says a lot about who you are, how you present yourself, and, you know, take a shower, be clean, you know, things like that. Women do notice. Women notice your shoes. Women notice everything about you. Not saying that you should do these things to impress a woman, because it doesn't matter whether you have on Skechers or whether you have on Nike. It should be your personal preference. I'm not a fashion head or a label head, so I don't get all caught up into designer labels and things like that. Some people may, and that's their preference, but are your shoes clean? You know, do you look nice? Do you smell good? Those things women notice. And if you're starting a new relationship, you know, think about it like this. You go out with a girl and you're all dressed up, you're in brand new clothes and you're looking good and you're smelling good. And then the next time she sees you, you know, in a different setting, maybe she's just coming over and you look like you know, terrible. your clothes are dingy, and she's like, oh man, I got, catfish, I got bamboozled. So that's another thing to think about when you're in a relationship or you're starting a relationship. Those are things that women definitely notice. I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm BT Bonner, and I create videos where we have intelligent conversations on subject matter we can take out into the world that can help us on our road to becoming better people. Today is MLK's birthday. It was really interesting. I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't want to go to work. Shouldn't even have to work on MLK Day. That was kind of my first thought this morning. And I was talking to a friend early this morning, and she said, well, you have to think of it in these terms. When you work for someone, you're not just working for them. You're actually working for yourself. And that kind of affected me. I was like, well, yeah, kind of working for yourself. She said, well, you're providing a service to them. You're in service to others, but ultimately you're in service to others, but ultimately you're working for yourself. So that was just a little tidbit. Kelly, I appreciate the comment, and I want to thank you for watching this video. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, BT Bonner, click the subscribe button and join the family. And I'll see you in the next video. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.